If you've been observing a series of achievements by Keralites from around the globe over the past few days and weeks, it should have set you wondering what underlying strategy leads to such global accomplishments by Malayalis. Indeed, there is a strategy, the misery strategy. Make life as miserable as possible in Kerala so that people will go out and live up to their full potential. After all, which government would want its people to be underachievers? Before we look at all the Malayali successes worldwide in the recent days, let's first look at the careful attention that Kerala gives its misery strategy. Kerala sort of revels in piling on the misery on people, giving meticulous attention to every detail of that misery strategy. Look at this for instance. Soon after a road is made by the PWD, it is dug up by the KWA. PWD is the Public Works Department and the KWA is the Kerala Water Authority. The PWD lays roads and the KWA lays pipes. They never work in tandem, so the roads and pipes are relayed and they both have work around the year.
ഇത് ഇന്നലെ ടാറയാണ് പന്നേറ്റം കവല ഇത് ഇന്ന് രാവിലെ വന്ന് കൂട്ടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതാണ് വാട്ടർ. ഇന്നലെ വൈകിട്ട് 12 മണിക്കാണ് ഇന്നലെ ഓർഡർ കിട്ടിയെന്ന് ഇവർ പറയുന്നത്. പന്നേറ്റം കവല അവസ്ഥ.
So that's the misery strategy at work. Don't even bother to find out where this happened because this is a regular occurrence across the state. If you aren't disgusted by the broken infrastructure, there is the atrocious service at government offices. Of late, some government officials have even devised a way to withhold even that substandard service. They go on leave en masse, like at the Koni Taluk office recently, when some 24 officials went on a trip to Munnar. And when the public came to the office, they found these empty seats. If you aren't put off by the poor quality of infrastructure or the shoddy government service, there is the Chief Minister's convoy of some 40 plus vehicles hustling along Kerala's narrow roads, horns blaring with hundreds of policemen in attendance, only to prevent anyone from showing a black flag to the CM. So this is how a normal day now looks like in Kerala when the CM is travelling anywhere. If these don't leave you discouraged, dejected and disheartened, there is the large-scale corruption and a series of scams like the gold smuggling scam, the cooperative bank scam, the Chief Minister's disaster relief fund scam, the cash for verdict scam, the life mission scam and many more. Enough to drive millions of Keralites out of the state to all parts of the globe and thrive there. Appalled by the misuse of flood relief funds he had helped raise from fellow NRIs, noted Kerala businessman KG Abraham said this week that he regretted having collected all the donation from NRIs and vowed never again to donate to politicians. It takes guts to say that because in Kerala, as in the rest of India, inviting the wrath of politicians can have deadly consequences. And Abraham has significant investments in Kerala. Sitting in Ontario, Canada, entrepreneur Wilson Thaikattil, originally from Thrissur, is disheartened by what he sees is happening in his home state. Thaikattil recently released a book, Vilkalunda Keralam or Kerala for Sale, in which he and fellow author AP Jinan lament how democracy in Kerala has been reduced to the process of electing a king, an uncrowned king. Now that is the dismal side. Now look at the sunny side and see how Kerala's misery strategy is helping Malayalis strike success around the world. And mind you, I'm only picking examples from the last few days only. One, costume designer Harri. The talk of the red carpet at this year's Brit Awards was singer Sam Smith's inflatable latex suit. Guess who made the suit? A Keralite, Harikrishnan Keezhathil Surendran Pillai, known in global costume design circles as Harri. Harri was given only 5 days to design and deliver the suit. And boy, did he deliver. With creativity that has caught the fashion world's attention. Harri is a rubber farmer from Kerala and he says he got the design idea from his dog, visualizing how his dog might be seeing him from the ground looking up. 2. New York State Senator Kevin Thomas. Kevin Thomas was born in Dubai to Malayali parents and is the first Indian American in the New York State Senate. Thomas was in Kerala last week to meet the Chief Minister and he has offered to create opportunities for IT companies in New York to invest in Kerala. And 3, and the biggest of them all, US presidential aspirant Vivek Ramaswamy. Educated at Harvard and Yale, the 37-year-old biopharma entrepreneur, author, and dubbed the CEO of Anti-Woke Inc. by the New Yorker magazine, Vivek Ramaswamy has announced his entry into the Republican Party's presidential primary. Vivek Ramaswamy's parents emigrated to the US in the 1970s from Vadakkancherry near Palakkad, Kerala, and Vivek has been an annual visitor to Palakkad. A Malayali is boss in the White House. Everything is possible once you press the exit button from Kerala, or at least when your parents press the exit button from Kerala. And if you didn't know, the latest Malayali to exit Kerala with global ambitions is a 48-year-old farmer, Biju Kurian, who was part of a government-led delegation to Israel. Biju absconded during the visit on February 17 and remains untraced. The Kerala delegation had gone to Israel to study modern farming techniques, and Biju must have been wonderstruck seeing Israel's amazing farming procedures and techniques, in contrast to Kerala's large-scale cultivation of government offices dedicated to the farm sector. Let me leave you with the story of 4 under-12 football stars from Kerala, who may well make an impact on global soccer in the coming years. They are Fisan bin Niyaz from Kottayam district, and Ridwan Rashid, Amin Ryan, and Mohammad Faizan, all from Wayanad district. They trained at the Al Ittihad academies at Kottayam and Wayanad and played for the Al Ittihad team in Abu Dhabi in the Manchester City Abu Dhabi Cup 2023 this week. The most memorable moment was beating the Manchester City under-12 team 6-0. Jokes apart, Kerala is turning out to be an ideal platform to launch world-beating human resources who can tilt at the world's best costume design to Manchester City to even the White House.